Hey folks, DJ EDC back again with another overview of my entire EDC. This time we're going to be taking a look at what I carry on a day-to-day basis when I'm going about my day, whether I'm at work, on the road, or at home. All of these items can be found in my pocket, and I'll roll in a couple other cast members from my EDC that I kind of rotate through. I obviously don't carry, the knives that I'll be rolling into the video later on at all times, or all together. Don't think I carry like 10 or 15 knives on me all the time, but just to give you a basic overview, I carry the Travax original wallet. I've been carrying it for about 2 years now, and it's held up great. It's made in the USA, super streamlined. I only put about 8 cards in there. I think it can hold about 14. It's got a cash strap in the back here. I just throw a couple of, small bills back there. And I carry that as my daily wallet. I sometimes rotate between other wallets, but that one's my major wallet of choice. It's my favorite. Next, we've got my EDC flashlight. This one here is the Streamlight Stylus Pro. This one's about 5 years old. I want to say I've had it for about 5 or 6 years, if not longer. Definitely shows some wear. Obviously, all the markings are kind of wearing off of it, labels and all that. It's almost become polished in certain portions just because it's rode alongside, my EDC knives or pens and other equipment and stuff like that over the years. But just a great light. I've only had to change the batteries out on these. I think this is the second set of batteries that I have in them. Just takes normal AAAs. The tail cap's all worn down. If the camera will adjust to kind of zoom in on that. If not, not a big deal. It is still super bright. Only about 120 lumens, but I mean, that's all I need for a handheld light. Moving on. This is the Boker MPP tactical pen. And I use this as my day-to-day writing implement, and as well as a kind of another layer of self-defense that I carry with me into, I guess less knife permissible areas. But just a great tool. It's got a carbide glass breaker on the back in case I rolled over in a wreck and need to get my way out. But I mean, this thing's a phenomenal tool. And as far as I'm concerned, you can put SPR4 Fisher Space Pen refills into it to refill it. Moving on down the line, this is my defensive fixed blade of choice. It is the small K-Bar TDI law enforcement knife. Just an excellent little kind of last ditch fixed blade. Obviously, if you can carry a fixed blade in your area, check your local laws. If you can or cannot, I can where I'm at currently. And so, that was nice. We're going to try and do that one-handed again. There we go. Locks into place. No big deal. Had this about a year or so. Clip hasn't worn out or anything like that. I mean, there's just a little bit of scratches on it. But overall, just great knife. Obviously, it doesn't cut anything. I don't use this as a box cutter or, to open Amazon packages or anything like that. That is solely kept on my person for self-defense. Thank God I've never had to use it. Hopefully I never will have to. But it is just another layer of my EDC. One of the options I like to have with me, in addition to stuff like my flashlight, tactical pen, like non-lethal options. This down here has been the knife I've been carrying most lately. It is my limited edition Spyderco Delica 4 full flat grind, an S30V blade steel with the hand-dyed Japanese style Zome scales. That's one of the knives that I've been carrying the most, I'd say. I just really dig on it. I love the ergonomics of it. Love the looks. S30V is great steel. Performs really well. Haven't had any problems with it. Just a great knife. I always carry Burt's Bees on me because my lips tend to get chapped in the summertime when it's hot and stuff like that. So that's a must-have for me. Down over here, we've got my Swiss Army knife. It's a Wenger. It's a bit of an older model. My grandfather gave it to my father. My father gave it to me. Most basic stuff, you know. It's got a nail file on the back, your main pen blade, can opener, bottle opener, and stuff like that are right here. It's got an awl in the back as well as a Phillips head. And right now I've just got a, I think it's Tech Industries clip on it, so I can clip it to my pocket. There we are. I got that off of Blade HQ. And I just like it a lot more than the lanyard that I formerly had it wearing. It's just, I prefer to have things more secured to my pocket versus kind of just hanging loose, because I'd find with the lanyard, everything would just snake into my pocket and end up at the bottom of my pocket, and that doesn't do me any good. Moving on, I guess just to my last part, my keys. I have the Chum's key quiver on there. Just holds my most basic house keys and stuff like that. It's got a mini tool in there. Let's see if I can get it out one-handed. Yep, there it is. Just a bottle opener, Phillips head, flat head. Kind of just use it as a pry bar, mostly. You know, don't use your knives as a pry bar. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys. Backup EDC light, just the mag light solitaire. Picked this up at Walmart for like $5 on rollback. So insane deal on that. And it's pretty bright. Does what I need it to do as a backup EDC light. And I think it's good to keep a light with your keys. And then just to fish it out of my pocket, I've just got a flight tag. I actually, I picked this up in the Smithsonian while I was in DC over last summer. Just pretty basic flight tag. I like having it though. So that's a basic overview of my EDC. I guess I'll go ahead. You already kind of saw a peek. This is my Benchmade custom Crooked River, and this has been rotated in and out of my EDC since I got it. I love it. People say it's too large of a knife. In my opinion, I carry a lot of large knives. Sorry about that. Can't even speak today. I've just been carrying it a whole lot. Now that we're getting into summer, though, carrying a lot more lightweight stuff since, you know, the Delica is here as well. And I guess I'll roll in some other EDC cast members. This one here is my Benchmade 555 mini grip. Only modification to this is the flag clip, kind of a just regular pocket clip, 3-hole pocket clip from Emerson, I believe is the manufacturer of this pocket clip. I just didn't care for the Benchmade clip that it was formerly wearing. Kind of an ugly color. And then, of course, the Benchmade Bug Out first production with Ranger Green handle scales. My video on this particular knife just recently broke 1,000 views. That's crazy. I super, you know, love you guys for giving me the support on that. You know, it means the world to me that you guys would actually like to watch my content. You know, who likes to listen to me ramble all day about knives? I know most people don't, but I appreciate it. That's another EDC essential, especially for the summer. I'm going to be carrying this a lot more as I start wearing, you know, board shorts and stuff like that again. So that'll get rotated in. Obviously, like I said, I don't carry, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 folders and, you know, dedicated fixed blade. Oh, almost forgot, and the SAK as well. You know, I only carry, you know, mostly a dedicated EDC knife, the SAK, and then the defensive knife, of course. And if I don't feel like carrying a fixed blade, I sub in my Kershaw 4K XL folder with the Emerson Wave feature as my kind of dedicated defensive knife. And that one, like I said, with the defensive fixed blade, it doesn't cut anything. I just keep it sharp in case, God forbid, I have to use it in defense of my life. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in. This has been a basic overview of my EDC. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and drop a like, comment, sub, and thank you again.